What up, what up? We back.
Yep.
Episode 14, the realest podcast ever. It's your boy C. Diddy.
Man, makes me sick.
Live in the place to be.
And we're on 14.
Yeah, we made it to 14 episodes. What was our original goal here? 7 episodes, right?
Well,
7 episodes, your real podcast, right?
The original goal was Love and Hip Hop and the YBOD of Love.
Oh, well, no, but I'm talking about, like, as far as how many episodes did we need to, remember the countdown we used to do?
No,
how many episodes you got to be
7.
a real podcast? All right, so we doubled that. You know what I'm saying? So we're 2 times as much of a real podcast. Shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody around the world, actually.
Yeah, very real.
We're in 62 countries, 30 states in the United States of America.
All the blue states.
All the blue states. You know, the states where actual humans live and not cattle.
You know, where they actually have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
You know,
and majority of their teeth.
Yeah.
At least 28 of them things. You know what I'm saying? Special shout out goes to the DMV area. Maryland, D.C., and Virginia is holding us down crazy. I don't know how our show got so big out there.
Yeah.
But we fuck with y'all. Shout out to the love for that. Obviously, Philly, New Jersey, Delaware, that's home base. You know what I'm saying? That's our normal, regular tri-state. Y'all hold us down crazy. New York, too.
Texas.
Texas.
A lot of people in Houston.
And California.
Yeah, California, too.
California is another big one. You know what I'm saying? And needless to say, like, just to put it in perspective, we haven't done anything like California or Texas-centric, and we have a considerable following there, so that's dope.
And not just the big people, even the small people. Oh, shout out to the 2 people in Egypt who are listening to this. Because there's 2 downloads coming from Egypt every week.
Consistent.
I don't know who they are.
They must know somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They haven't sent me an email like, yo, you know I'm out here in Egypt holding it down. Like, I'm waiting on the email. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what we got going on.
Oh, man. Before we start, can I get my props on there?
Listen.
Can we do that?
I had a whole heated argument with my man Zeke last night. He's a diehard Thunder fan, like a day one Thunder fan. And he's like, how the fuck is Russell Westbrook not the MVP? And we go back and forth. And I just, after the day, you know what I'm saying, he was already winning me over all week because it's like he's literally snatching the MVP. He just took the shit today.
Yeah.
Like, a 50-point performance, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and a game winner on the joint where you break the record for
the most triple doubles
in a season. That's crazy.
Dog.
They
were down 14, and I just cut it off. I'm gonna watch the Cavs, and they was stinking it up, blowing parlays and shit. And I looked at the bottom of the screen. I saw 105 to 103. Hold up. How? And they had the rock with 2 seconds left, and he buried that motherfucker.
That shit is crazy, man. Yeah, shout out to Westbrook. I think he's literally like, he must have watched all of the debate shows for the last 2 weeks and was like, I'm gonna be MVP of the league. Let's go ahead and shut these motherfuckers up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because he snatched that shit. Like, I don't know what Harden can do. Like, outside of like a 30-30 game, like what can he do to be like, oh yeah, Harden, you got it back? Like, Russell Westbrook's going to be MVP of the league.
Straight up.
And then they got a first-round playoff matchup getting between them two. That's going to be intense.
Yeah, it's going to be love. Like, I'm happy for Westbrook, though, man. But we're not going to go big on sports. We did sports last week.
We did sports ad nauseum last week.
We went like 50 minutes with sports. People was pissed. People were hitting me up. Chicks like, oh, my God, like, why would y'all talk about so much basketball? I'm like, shut up.
It's a lot of basketball shit going on. We sorry.
But no, we going this is gonna be a normal TRPE
normal
episode.
show. I just told Matt we're gonna do 90 strong minutes of cardio. Get the fuck out of here.
Chad's trying to get to Vango.
I'm trying to get back to Vango. It's a lot of pretty bitches with college degrees at Vango right now on the rooftop. I'm gonna call y'all bitches. I don't know your names individually.
My girl's making stuffed pepper, so I got somewhere to be too.
Right. Yeah. Matt's got a hot date with some stuffed pepper. Man, this shit is serious, man.
Just an idiot. Oh,
a lot of hot button issues this week, man. Political shit, things with a political tone, and rappers getting dragged on Twitter.
I think we're going to title this the fake outrage episode because everything had fake.
Everybody's
outrage
upset.
You want to start with Trump?
Let's start with Trump.
Go ahead, man.
All right, so Triple OG Trump launched a missile strike on Syria.
The celebrity in chief.
Yeah, launched a missile strike on the Syrian government in retaliation for the gas attack that they did on, the citizens of Syria. 59 guided missiles at, I think it's like 1.6 million per.
That was the part that fucked me up. That the missiles cost 1.6 million a missile.
Each.
A missile.
So you're talking about like I think the number was like 83 million
80 something
to execute this strike instead of like creating jobs or some shit like that.
Or cleaning water in Flint.
like
something.
It's like, nah. It's going to cost $100 million to clean the water in Flint. Nah. I'm gonna give you the 17.
We got bigger fish to fry.
We got bigger
Drop the
fish.
fucking missiles.
So it's like, I don't profess to be, an expert on this. I've been covering a lot more politics now that, we have the show going on.
Now
Now
that we got the show, I actually got politic apps and shit, and they send me messages throughout the day, and I'm like, it's not just my normal stupid shit from our world. It's like I'm actually
Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I'm actually learning things. You know what I'm saying?
So
Pretty
it's like,
dope.
to put the situation in perspective is like, during Obama's presidency, Trump has tweeted, like he tweets every fucking thing, telling Obama, don't mess with Syria, it's going to be consequences for that, and blah, 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 blah. And then 90 days or whatever, how many days we are in office, and it's like, you fucking bombed Syria already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do as I say, not as I do.
Somebody reposted a tweet the other day from him back when he was, not president, and he tweeted, some along them lines like, Obama's our country's leadership is gonna get us right into World War III. And I retweeted and I wrote, I gave y'all prophecy on my first drink. Y'all all aimed out. Like Trump
Niggas really appreciated it.
Yeah.
So the second one came out. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to war though.
I don't think we're going to war, but it's like, it's so much like, it's almost like he did it in an effort to like, oh, y'all trying to impeach me? Watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? To just to divert the attention, like, oh, Syria's bad. Look what I did for us. You know what I'm saying? Don't impeach me.
I saw somebody that had a person in Syria who was like praising Trump for
doing it.
For doing it, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, on any side, the Syrian government and their people are at war. So in any war, people are going to pick sides. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you probably did have some people that are like, Trump, go Tan Man.
You know what was the funniest part of the whole Trump, the airstrike? Carl. Did you see Carl tweets?
No.
All right, so did you see it in the group chat when I mentioned it? Shout out Pastor Carl. Carl came on Twitter and was like, it's so many things I could say right now about this whole airstrike that y'all all tripping over, but you know what? I'm not even going to do that tonight, and I'm going to just bow out gracefully from the timeline. So my next tweet was, Carl going to lose it, and I can't wait to see the tweet to take him over the edge. So then Carl was like, no, I'm chilling tonight. Then my next tweet was, I'll bet some of y'all $100 that Carl finally loses. Right. So me and Nelly going back and forth, and then I don't know who said what, but Carl was like, you know what? I got time. I want to discuss my issues, and I can rumble. And then he went off. I'm talking about full 30-minute rant. I'm like, I knew it was going to happen. I seen it coming.
Can't help yourself.
Can't help you. Shout out Carl, man. That was hilarious. But yeah, that was the part that bugged me out though. Like we really just dropped $80 million. On these missiles.
On some shit that don't have nothing to do with us.
Yeah, like
to put it in full perspective, has nothing to do with us whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, America's a superpower and, in situations where there's injustice and things going on, it's, our job it's our unofficial job to intervene or whatever.
America
but at the same time,
love getting into stuff.
Man. It's like, yo, y'all all right. Y'all ain't doing that bad. You know what I'm saying? Shit could be worse. What the fuck y'all got going on over here? Like, especially the Middle East. It's like, Middle East, what y'all got going on?
America show right up.
We looking for some smoke. You know what I'm saying? Where is the smoke at? You know what I'm saying? We brought the smoke with us.
Lord.
So, once again, Trump, I mean, you're making Sean Spicer's job so hard, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to get a man an aneurysm. Yeah, it's like people are gearing up as far as like, people are gearing up and picking sides for the possible impeachment of this, not just Trump, but the regime.
I find it hilarious.
And he's just like, missile time.
I found it hilarious that like the people who voted for him are now like,
Trump regrets.
Yeah, like come on.
Trump regrets. This is not what I signed up for.
Chick the other day tweeted, she was like, this is not what I voted for. And I'm like, yo, on a scale of 1 to a McDonald's fry, how salty are you right now? Like
salty as shit, son.
Yeah, you
Ashley Larry voice, salty as shit, son.
Shit, son.
The fuck?
Yeah, man, it was bad. It was a mess. The whole week. And the fake outrage, of course. People were pissed. People were pissed that they did it. People were pissed people were pissed at the people who were pissed,
right? That
they were pissed about the fact that they did it. It was just like, and mind you, no one has any type of war experience, army experience, like none of them. It's just it's people waiting for the train.
It's like my cousin Peanut is in the Air Force, and inadvertently you might be dragging him into this. So I'm mad. Boy,
my job, he wears like all the Marine
depends.
Yeah, like he got the veteran shit on him, and he was going off about his, views on that shit, and he was snapping, and he got up and walked away from the table, and the other old head leaned over to me and was like, he was a cook, and he never went, like, yo, he was like, he was a cook.
That nigga had the best hash browns in the military,
he was a
right?
cook, and he never went overseas. He was just on, like, Fort Dick, chefing up waffles and shit. I'm like, yo,
that nigga just wanted to get his college loans paid off, right? Motherfucker. I'm saying, everybody with the fake outrage, man. Everybody with the fake outrage. Speaking of fake outrage, Pepsi, anyone?
Oh, man.
So, the social justice warriors was out in full force this week.
They were all over the place.
With the Pepsi commercial with Kylie Jenner. It basically looked like a Black Lives Matter protest.
It didn't. There were no black people.
But with no black people.
It was blacklist.
it was blacklist.
It was a blacklist protest. I've never seen nothing like it.
Look, apparently they were in Seattle, Washington, in this fucking protest, and Kylie Jenner just calmly crosses the picket line and says, "Have a Pepsi."
Yeah,
have a Pepsi, man in riot gear.
It was stupid. It was bad. I understand the message.
Pepsi's trying to unite people.
No, they were just saying Pepsi's good. Like the shit is
real good.
Like not trying to be funny. If you go back in like the history of soda commercials, they're all stupid as shit.
Yeah.
No soda commercial makes sense. They're basically just like, yo, this Pepsi is good enough that low key it might like prevent a civil war. Get you a can of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
specifically the can.
Remember Tyrese, his Coca-Cola, that shit's like legendary.
Yeah.
The nigga got on like Coca-Cola is so good, you'll get on the bus like like that. Like it makes no fucking sense.
Nobody will tell you get off the bus, dickhead.
Driver like, man, bring your ass back up here and pay the fare. The nigga walk right past the driver. Dude, they was singing. And it's just like,
driver like, no, that's the singing bowl with the Coke. Let him in. You know what I'm saying? Let my man
but
on.
Soda commercials through history don't make any fucking sense.
None.
So it's like, I understand the message because Pepsi is good.
It's good as shit.
The commercial I was pissed because there were no dark skin. Like, how the fuck you got a...
Where's all the civil unrest within the white community?
You got a protest. It was like 70-year-old white women. It was a light-skinned boy with braids. And then like two young white girls, and then Kendall came walking through with a whole flat trick with a Pepsi for the fucking officer.
Excuse me, guys.
Yo,
I got business to attend to.
Here go the crazy part. Did you see the bull in Oregon?
Nah.
They were having a meeting at the city hall in Oregon, and this like J. Cole looking nigga come walking
Great
through.
value J. Cole.
He comes walking through the crowd, walks up on the mayor of Oregon like, "Hey, yo, I got something for you," and reaches in his pocket, and everybody starts freaking out. He gave him a Pepsi. And I'm like, you niggas is
want to die.
Shot.
Like, you want to die for the sake of an internet
I'm like,
prank.
don't walk up on no city official or no cop talking about I got something for you.
Don't walk up on Drake like that. You might get some.
Yo, you walk
let
up
alone
on
a city official.
Melly gonna roast you. Don't walk up on nobody.
Don't walk up on AR Ab or Dark
Yo,
Low.
talking about
I got something for you.
Got something
what
for
you
you.
got for me, bitch ass nigga?
Yo.
Kill the shit out of you right now.
Then they arrested him. Mayor was snapping. Get his dumb ass out of here. He straight pulled a Pepsi out on the mayor. And it's like, y'all take shit way too far.
Way too far.
Y'all
way too
weird.
literal.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go there. Y'all weird as shit.
That's crazy.
This nigga straight pulled out a Pepsi on the mayor. Talking about I got something for you.
Got something for you.
But it's like, and that...
Walk up on a nigga at 52nd and Market and be like, yo, my man, I got something for you.
Dog.
See how quick you die.
You walk up on the wrong hack man, you might get stolen off.
What you got for me?
Yo.
Bro, what you got for me, bro?
But yeah, I understand what the message in the commercial is drink Pepsi. This shit is good. Yeah. That's the underlying tone. The way they went about it didn't make any
very
fucking,
bad.
But
it's all
like
bad.
I said, historically, soda commercials don't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Look at the Dr. Pepper John. The sweet
Little Richard, the white Little Richard.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. But when it's over, you like, I'm gonna go give you a fucking Dr. Pepper.
Like, you know what? I do want a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Talk. The soda commercials don't make any fucking sense.
Fucking little.
They used a situation that's real life, and that I'm not gonna call that fake outrage. I could understand why people were. I think they were.
It's a sensitive topic.
It is because people get hurt, people get trampled, people get arms broke, people get shot. I saw somebody posted a picture where they was like arresting Martin Luther King. He was like, "Damn, I left the Pepsi at home." And it's
only I had a Pepsi.
Yo, and it's like them shits is real. People really went to like the sit-ins and all of that. So it's a sensitive topic. So
did you see the other one with Malcolm X where he was like arguing across the table with somebody, and it was like, "So you telling me that you gave a man a Pepsi and then it was over?" Like, you mean to tell me, nigga, you full of shit, nigga.
Yo. But yeah, I'm not gonna call that fake outrage. I can understand the outrage in it.
Right.
I just feel like people nowadays, it's like they look for any little thing to jump on Twitter, and that's where like Twitter has kind of gone left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Twitter specifically is like the social justice fake outrage app.
Like somebody the other day, I retweeted it and I forgot to screenshot it, but Bull had It sounds bad, but he was keeping it so live. All right, yeah, here we go right here. The one chick tweeted, "Americans are so privileged to be joking about war while countries like Syria have been going through warlike conditions for years." And the Bull commented on it, was like, "Yo, it's a war on niggas in America. Fuck is you talking about?"
Right.
And she hitting back like, "I hate how some people think certain shit." No, the Bull commented on top of that, was like, "I hate how people think certain shit is above joking." And the Bull was like, "Yeah, you should have been on Twitter in like 2008. Everybody was hilarious and there was no pics. Like, we roasted dead people, handicapped people." He was like, it was just what it was.
Right.
Rape jokes was funny. It was like, yeah, Twitter was a whole nother level.
You a hoe was a regular, everyday
08,
conversation.
09, 10. Yeah, Twitter was like that. But now, last week, I think it was you. You posted a picture of Gina. From Martin. Yeah. And Gina's age, Chad posted it, was like, "Damn, Gina aging like a rose in a dark room." Yeah. I thought it was funny. So I retweeted it and was like, "Damn, she looked like Detective Torres from New York Undercover." Then another dude, he retweeted on top of our comments and was like, "This what the fuck she get for ruining Martin." Right? So then some random feminist, remember, she comments on it like, "Yeah, this is what black men who hate black women do in their spare time." And I'm like, bitch, like, what the fuck?
Bitch, drop a pin. Where's your look? Where you at?
This is why Tax Tone was like that. When all them feminists be tripping on Twitter, I tell them, bitch, fuck you, bitch. Like,
yeah.
And it's like, yo, I don't even get like that, but it's like, lady, understand something.
They force your hand. It's like the feminists on Twitter is out of pocket.
I'm like, understand, I'm a black man. I got a black mother. Rest in peace, Linda, baby. I love my mother. I got black sisters who I love. Right. I got a black girl who I love. Like, cool out. Right. It's like, you can't joke on Twitter, like, you can't bid, like,
because if it get into the wrong hands, it's going to go left.
It's good. Look at the French shit.
Yeah,
it can go left quick, and it's like this girl straight came at French like, what did she say? What was
she said? As if
somebody
actually cares about French Montana. With like rolling her eyes or whatever.
And French gave her a 2009 response.
Right.
It went left.
You rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, cum sucking hoe.
Yeah.
With them nappy ass poetic justice braids. And the social justice feminist is like, whoa.
Nappy headed.
Did you say nappy headed?
No, the fuck you did.
No, you didn't. You don't. She can suck as much dick as she wants in her spare time. She can drink
cum all goddamn day.
You better not call
that hair nappy. You're not even black. They lost it.
I'm like, this nigga's from Africa, son.
If
like,
he's not
from
black,
Morocco.
If he's not black, why did Khloe Kardashian fuck him? He's blatantly a black man.
Look at her track record. He's obviously black.
He has to be black.
I mean, just because he look like one of my cousins don't mean that the man is not black. You know
they had French out here posting pictures of his parents getting married in Morocco.
Said, listen, my ex-wife is black. My son, he sounded like apologetic white man at the office when he get caught saying the N-word. My gardener is black. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that parks my car, I'm sorry, the black man that parks my car is black. He just started naming mad random. My CEO is black. Puppy is black. My son is black. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who rolls my weed is black. He just was naming mad random black people.
I'm on songs with Rick Ross, T-Pain.
Rick Ross has tattoos on his face. That's very black,
real
right?
Shit. But yeah, like they lost it, and the fake outrage. Everyone went crazy, and it's
they hit him with 14,000 tweets like immediately. Like that was in the immediate aftermath of the shit happening.
I even posted on Instagram. I'm like, he called you a crusty, rusty, cum drinking hoe, and all y'all heard was nappy headed,
and that was it.
Fake
Fuck
outrage.
That time bomb, ticking time bomb.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That shit just doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Somebody said, they was like, yeah, isn't French Montana from Africa? I say, yeah, but he's from Morocco. All the nappy headed hoes is in the other parts. They was like, yo, you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, listen, I said, if y'all lucky that it was French Montana and not me, because I'd have told y'all to suck my whole dick and up under the balls. You know what I'm saying? I'd have told y'all to go fuck yourselves and where you can find your mother at. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, and I guess it shouldn't be that fun. You know, my sister just got her ancestry
.com?
Yeah, she just got her paperwork back. Turns out we're 85% African. I mean, clearly. And 32% Nigerian.
Okay.
So, but nappy-headed is still funny. I don't give a fuck.
Nappy-headed is hilarious,
yo. Two niggas in my job, like, one of the old niggas is, like, growing baby dreads, and they were arguing over the remote. And, like, he snatched the remote from the one old head, and he was like, you nappy-headed motherfucker. It's hilarious. It's just funny.
It's hilarious.
Like, nappy-headed is never
like,
not
back
funny.
in the day, if somebody call you a nappy-headed African booty scratcher, hilarious.
Yeah.
Everybody's erupting in laughter.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. All the Kevin Durant nappy-headed jokes for 9 years now. Hilarious.
The funniest shit ever was when Kevin Durant.
They made a gif brushing his hair.
Kevin Durant hair was like halfway, like
getting there. It was
getting there, and Ross was like, his barber deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. I fell the fuck out off that.
Hilarious.
Like,
man.
nappy-headed is never not going to be funny.
Shit is
See, this is
going to be funny. All the BDB jokes from Martin, funny.
It's like, this is the fake outrage shit I'm talking about, and this is the era that we live in. Laugh at jokes. When a joke is a joke, laugh at it. It's like people who go to comedy shows and they get offended. Why are you here?
Right.
You know, I've seen
You're here to be offended.
I've seen people do that.
Standing up like, you're not very funny. Boo this man.
Patrice Neal said it when he was on the John with Bob Saget, and like 50% of the crowd should be laughing, the other 50% should be mortified. Right. Like, motherfuckers is going to get offended. But it's like, we have this thing now where we're so sensitive. They got mad at Dave Chappelle for some of his new jokes.
For the gay jokes.
And it's just
this one. I saw this one gay black guy, and it's always the gay black guys that's just going off the deep end. They're like, "Well, it'd be one thing if it was funny. It wasn't even funny." I'm like, "That shit was hilarious."
What joke was they mad at?
He was mad at the
the gay superhero.
The gay superhero shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
That shit was hilarious
because it tied into the end with the Bill Cosby shit. Yeah,
he rapes, but he saves.
But it's like, yeah, people just literally get bent so far out of shape, and it's like, I don't understand why this is happening. Like, and when I see it, I laugh and keep it the fuck moving. And then I find out later that it's outrage.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't even think that. You know what I mean? Look at Kendrick last week. Like, you don't even think that when you first see it.
And he's like, ain't he like the flag bearer for like Hotep Twitter or whatever it is or some shit like that?
What's that?
You know, like, it's like some black shit. Whatever. But it's like he read like Pan-Africanism and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a form of Pan-Africanism, but then they break it down. It's like Hotep and then something else. And like
Today I was waiting. I was driving the bus. I was sitting on 4th and Walnut, and the white lady. It was like this wild ass truck pulled up. I never seen a truck that looked like this ever. Like, it looked like a safari truck.
Okay.
And it cut off the bus, so I couldn't like pull out. And this African guy got out and did like wait a minute, and he opened the back and was pulling out luggage. And the white lady got out the back, gave him a couple $. She brought the luggage over. She's like, "Yeah, I'm taking the bus up to Roxborough." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Ooh, I just got back from South Africa." I'm like, "Did that nigga drive you from South Africa?"
Nigga took the Underground Railroad here.
I swear to God. I was like, "Did that nigga drive you from South Africa?"
Is there a tunnel we don't know about? Y'all, is this some sort of trade secret? Y'all are hiding from the American
people? I was cracking up to myself because I'm like, yo, he looked like he really came out of the safari in that truck.
Fucking Crocodile Dundee's cousin and shit.
What's crazy is we're going to have some Africans in our mentions.
Oh, yeah, for
that
sure.
Wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny. Fuck you guys.
I already know that.
I'm like, Matt's African. We can joke about it now.
32%. I can make all the African jokes in the world now.
We can make all the African jokes we want. And I'm 25% white. We can make all the white jokes we want.
I'm 32. I'm low-key a African booty scratcher.
Yeah.
Low-key.
40% you African booty scratcher territory.
Yeah.
You just missed the cutoff.
I'd have to go get some pointy white shoes to zip up.
Some shoe boots.
Yeah. Whole lot of shoe boots.
Some shoe boots with motherfucking ostrich on the toe, alligator around them.
I gotta go get a 97 Lexus. Put mirror tint on it. Yeah. ES.
ES, not even the LS. Motherfucking ES with the run boards on the bottom.
Eat a whole lot of bananas. Yo, I was real quick. I'm at 7-Eleven.
I'm fucking right.
I'm at 7-Eleven. I'm talking to the boy because I know the boy who works 7-Eleven. Boy Ty. Shout out Ty. I'm talking to him. African boy came in with the sternest mean mug I ever seen. Mind you, he got on like one of those like fishnet shirts with shorts, and he got on these wild ass little sandals, and he walked right past us like ice grilling. He went to the back to where the fruit was at.
Got the banana.
He got one banana, came up and slammed 50 Cent on the ground and started peeling the banana, walking out the store. It's like, what the fuck was that?
Nigga must have just watched Curious George. Nigga's like, I need a fucking banana.
Oh yeah, but our mentions are gonna be in shambles.
Just watch Tarzan 30 times.
Shout out all my Africans, man. Nigeria all day, baby.
Nigeria all day, baby.
You know what I mean?
Libya!
We in there.
All right, speaking of rappers getting grinded the fuck up on Twitter, the internet destroyed T.I., Tip Pop, Mar Tip Luther the King.
That little vest.
Yeah.
That little vest was just weird, man.
Where did he find that at in 2017?
Somebody had to make it.
Is that Tupac's vest?
No, he went to somebody and asked for it because I think T.I. might be smaller than Pac was.
Right.
Like T.I. was a little ass nigga. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, he went to somebody got that made. He shouldn't have, but he definitely got that made.
It was like, yeah, I got to do this Tupac tribute. Like, what you thinking, Tip?
Yeah.
I'm thinking leather vest.
I'm thinking I'm going to put that little nipple exposed vest that Pac used to wear on.
I think I'm going to put that motherfucking leather corset on and sashay my ass out on this red carpet.
Pac wore that joint with no undershirt, though. Pac was freaked out.
The picture I seen yesterday with the side-by-side, Pac had an undershirt on, so he wore it more than one time.
Yeah, I seen him with
that. Was a Tupac staple.
Okay.
So he wore the joint shirtless one time, but he was in a picture with him, Dog, and Suge Knight. And these niggas look like three niggas that never met each other before. They had no coordination to their outfit.
Not at all.
Pac has on the leather vest, a baggy white tee under the shit, the baggiest Walker wear jeans I ever seen in life, and some shoe boots with the 2-inch heel on them Jones that look like the emoji boots in the fucking iPhone emoji app. Yeah. He had that shit on.
Man.
Looking horrible. Suge Knight had on, what do you think Suge Knight had on?
A red suit?
A red suit. Yeah. And Snoop Dogg had on like some shit like a mechanic in the hood would have on. Like a vertical striped shirt. And like a Kango.
Snoop definitely did dress like a nigga that fixed a lot of cars.
No. It's not your carburetor. It's your alternator. You know what I'm saying? Give me about $40. Nephew, go get the motherfucking alternator and give me 40 and I got
20,000 on Blue Dickie sets. Give me all them joints. Suge was a red suit motherfucker.
Like, Suge, you got the motherfucking red suit with the lapel. You got the red suit, no lapels. Yeah. You got the fucking button up straight to the top suit with no lapels. You got the pocket suit. Like, Suge, how many red suits do you have, my brother? Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Suge, you a fucking rat now, old head?
Yeah, what was that about? He put his wife out there, right?
He said that his ex-wife and the former head of security at Death Row is the ones who killed Tupac.
Yeah,
There was an assassination attempt on him. And it was botched. It's like, listen.
It's like, why did they shoot on Pac's side?
Exactly where I'm going with this. Like, if you hire a hitman, aren't you supposed to tell him, like, yo, most likely he's going to be driving, pull up on the driver's side, leave the passenger?
Or Suge is the big one. Like, you got to inform
Which one is Suge? Yeah. The big one.
The big one in the red.
Yeah, the one that used to play pro football. Yeah, the big one. Bobby Brown's old bodyguard.
Which one is Suge? The one that ain't Pac.
The nigga that didn't sell 7 million records.
The nigga that didn't do All Eyes on Me. That nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, nigga, why didn't you say nothing? Yeah. Why didn't you say shit? Killed the fucking icon. God damn it.
Like, which one is bigger? Not the one that's dancing. The other one.
The one with the broken leg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The one with the cane.
The one that sees crippled, even though he used to be hard like Ripple. You know. Like
shit like that. It's like, yo, y'all hiring these hitmen and leaving out crucial fucking details. Like, the hitman coming back to you like, nigga, what the fuck was that shit, nigga?
Hitman run up on me. I'm like, no, you looking for Chad, dog. Like,
this has to be a mistake.
Yeah, Chad just left, dog. You just missed
This is clearly a misunderstanding. You're looking for the light-skinned brother of French and Welsh descent.
I'm Nigerian, fam.
I'm Nigerian, fam.
Yeah, they ain't tell you for the Nigerians.
So, yeah, T.I. Got roasted. He clapped back.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He went on his Instagram Live. And clap back for like 4 minutes.
Instagram Live is really like the clap back arena now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But my thing is this, like, how is it that somebody's all like, what are y'all motherfuckers doing that somebody's always there to record your Instagram live to catch it to show it to us?
I was thinking yesterday. I was walking down the street and a little bumette was like talking on the phone.
A little bumette, and
she was talking on the phone and she's like, yeah, I was on my live, and then he texted me like, oh, who is that on your live talking about all reckless like that? And I'm like, it's really crazy. Like, you know how like poor you little niggas gotta be to like sit around watching these motherfuckers on live. Like that shit is. I haven't gone live yet, yo.
I've gone live probably.
I saw
like
you on live like once,
3 times maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I want to control my media and my medium. Like you go live, you got a page that's not private. Literally anybody's just watching your shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like you don't know who's watching your shit till after the fucking fact. Like I'd much rather come here and talk shit with you for 2 hours and know like, yo, X amount of motherfuckers in Alaska is listening to this shit.
It's crazy, but this shit has slowed down my Snap usage.
Mine too, crazy. Because I'm loading up. I'm conserving.
I really be on the tip where it's like, yo, I got a forum. 60 countries. It's like I'd rather
62.
I'd rather say that shit here than on my Snap. And I still snap every now and then, but it's like it's not like the way you remember. Like our snaps was
exactly.
My Snapchat was legendary.
Things of legend.
Yeah, so it's like I really don't do it no more.
So I think that's all we have in Martip Luther the King news for the week. I'm sure he'll be back on the show at some point in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's got the season, his show's wrapping up.
Yeah,
and who knows what's happening with him and
that's a fucking mess.
You know.
We're gonna whatever's happening. It's gonna be live on VH1 Mondays.
It's definitely gonna be on there.
So the good news is sponsors this week.
We are lit.
You see the power of the universe. Put shit out there.
I walked
People
in.
sponsor the show.
I walked in. Chad was throwing money across the table.
Like, what the
I
fuck
saw
is this?
checks. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on?
Nah, I'm cashing you out, son. I'm buying you out. You're done, nigga. So the first advertiser of the show, CWBA Basketball League. The CWBA provides organized recreational activities for everyone. Revenue from the adult league makes all CWBA youth events free, and it benefits the community. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram at CWBA LLC. That's CWABA LLC.
And shout out to CWBA. I need some shorts. I need them.
Yeah, we need some shorts, man.
They put our logo on some of the shorts for the
league for the
league this summer. I want some of them shorts, man. I definitely need a pair of those.
Yeah, run that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so music news.
Yeah, I was about to say.
People are still signing the Birdman.
It's like Rick Ross' album just didn't come out.
It's like, fuck the fact that this is Ross's biggest album in 4 cycles. Fuck the fact that Lil Wayne saw him for 50.
Is it?
Yeah.
4 cycles?
Last Black Market didn't do shit.
Black Thought.
Black Market didn't do shit.
Wasn't
Hood
good.
Billionaire didn't do shit. And what was the one right before Hood Billionaire? I think he put out 2 albums that year.
Mastermind.
So
Mastermind was the shit.
Mastermind was that shit. So this is his highest selling album since Mastermind. So fuck all of that shit. Atlanta niggas is still signing the Birdman. So
I mean, opportunity is opportunity. So it's like I understand it, but
here's the thing: like the 2 artists, a guy named Money Man, a guy named another from Atlanta, from East Atlanta, another guy named Syrie the Kid from North Atlanta. Both dope artists, totally different artists. Like Syrie the Kid is kind of, for those of you who haven't heard his music, check it out. He's real dope. He a writer, rapper, singer, producer, engineer. Like he do it all. So he's like a Kanye kind of.
All
right. He's dope as shit. The other boy, Money Man, straight trap rapper, Gucci Man. He's like a. I
heard him.
He's off the Gucci Man tree.
I heard of his name.
Yeah, he's off the Gucci Man tree or whatever. So it's like in both instances, these guys both said the same thing. One, whatever going on with other people not getting paid don't got shit to do with me. So let's earmark these things. And 2, Birdman was offering the biggest bag out of everybody. So my response to those things is just how we been saying with Donald Trump every motherfucking week. People voted for Donald Trump saying, oh no, he's talking about XYZ group, not me.
Oh no, he burnt Wayne, not me.
So when it becomes you, then what?
My thing is this when it comes to Stunner. And it's crazy because we're actually getting in this now because we didn't really talk on it when the song first dropped. We just said the song was hot and kept it moving.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dog, you ain't going to pay nobody.
You're not going to pay nobody.
Damn, dog.
It's like Juvenile,
BG,
Manny Fresh, Lil Wayne. I would imagine
TQ.
Mac 10 got paid because it would have been a different type of issue. He got paid.
Different situation. When that nigga come in there with the little shits off his goatee, it's a whole different. So it's like whole different situation.
Playing skills didn't get paid.
Did Tina Marie get paid?
We don't know. God bless her dead. I don't know if Tina Marie got paid or not.
Tina is dead.
She had a gold album on Cash Money too.
Yeah, she did. She had the I forgot the name of the big
comeback
song
album.
She had a good album.
She had a good ass album, and it went gold. It's like
did Bow Wow get paid?
Bow Wow was out of his deal, and I think Bow Wow TV person and Birdman was managing Bow Wow too, so they might have worked it out. And from what music industry people say, Birdman always wanted to fuck with Bow Wow forever, so he might have just like, it might have been like a passion project, so he probably paid the motherfucker or whatever. So it's like, all right, you got two.
But the GOAT definitely didn't get his money.
The greatest artist in the history of your label, arguably one of the greatest artists ever.
This is my joint.
You refused to pay
This is my joint when it comes to Birdman. The label damn near went debunked. When Juvie and all Manny left, everybody left. Yeah. Lil Wayne literally went from, baby name me Fire Wayne, lots of change. You can catch me in the aqua range. Like he went from that to the Carters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
a prolific MC.
And he brought your label back to the point where Drake has put on Wayne has put on the most successful Billboard man and the most successful Billboard woman. Yes. Under your imprint of Cash Money with Young Money. Right. Everybody, remember at one point when it was Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Puff, and Birdman. Those was the five. Right. Puff, tons of deals outside of music. 50, tons of shit outside of music. Yeah. Jay, Dr. Dre. Birdman was on that list, and he really just had
only music.
He had Cash Money and some lugs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And I'm sure the lugs is not bringing in the money that Wayne, Nicki, Drake bringing in.
I'm not getting them lugs, so it's like
them lug Seppi Zanattis.
Yeah, I mean, remember the fake lug Gucci sneakers? Yeah, like it's like Wayne really
he saved the empire,
the day. Yeah, and it's just like that man, the greatest rapper of his era. Yeah. He's arguably the greatest ever. Like, I put Wayne in my top 5. Yeah. And it's just insane to me that have this dude drop the Carter, drop Carter 2, drop Carter 3, bring you Drake, bring you Nicki, all of their fucking success.
Bring you, even at the time, Tyga, who went triple platinum. I was about to say,
bring Tyga, bring all these, the J Mills, all of them dudes. And then, let's keep it a bean, your relationships with Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, all of them.
Stem from Wayne.
You're on fucking We Taking Over talking a bunch of bullshit
strictly because of Wayne.
Right before Lil Wayne rap. Yeah. Like, it's just what it is. Every day a new whip, home, so I get my shine. Like, we had to listen to that shit. Yeah. And we did it on the strength.
We had to suffer through like 9 Khaled singles with you on them.
Dog. when
like 9 of them Jones. Like,
what was the song he had with Pusha T and Malice?
Oh, what happened to that boy?
Remember, the song was hot. Pusha T rap first, then the hook. Then it was Stunner's part to rap. Yeah. If you get a chance, go look at the video. Stunner is holding 2 white pigeons and throws them in the air before he starts. I'm like, I can't take this fucking dude serious, man.
He's literally like the most ridiculous dude in the music industry. Ever. And it's like, my thing is, I'll give you a mulligan for not paying nobody else.
A mulligan? Go look.
I'll give you a mulligan for not paying nobody else. Just pay Wayne.
Pay fucking Wayne. That's my joint.
The thing is,
how nobody got played, including Wayne.
From 2012 to present, they came to Baby with all these different ways and different strategies and different opportunities to forgive the debt. And he didn't take none of them.
None of them.
They came to him with a Google deal before Apple Music, before Spotify, and said, Google is trying to launch their music service with me. They want to give us $20 million to do this album and to stream the shit. We keep all the money off the physical sales. Just put it on their marketplace. Yeah. Baby and Universal said, oh, hell no, fuck no. We ain't doing that. And at the time, he probably owed the man $30 million. Yeah. Keep the 10. Let me get this dub and let's rock out and we start the slate clean and renegotiate the deal.
Crazy.
You wouldn't do that. Then he said, all right, fuck that. Just give me my 12 that's in my contract for doing the album, for completing the album. I'm supposed to get 10 when the budget open and 2 when I turn it in. Give me my 12 and then we can work off the rest of the debt once the royalties start coming in. Dude. They didn't do that. So now the man has been holding the album hostage since 2014. Wayne has. He won't turn his shit in because that's his only leverage. Is I have the album.
My joint is, and I read this. Like I told you, I've been reading.
Did you read the whole shit? You see how complex and all the dates.
My
and
joint
all
is
these
my only knock on it is like music moves so fast.
Yeah.
So it's like Wayne holding an album from 14. It's like, do we really want to hear that?
But because we don't. I can say we don't.
Because No Ceilings 2, and I love Wayne.
Horrible.
I fell asleep.
Horrible.
And it was like, my joint is, I know that's looming over his head. I know the whole fact of you call this man dad. So you look up to this nigga. And for this nigga to turn around and like not even be a friend at the end of the day, I know that fuck with you. Yeah. And it's got to fuck with your psyche. But it's like, this is what I say all the time about Biggie and Pac. I'm not happy that they got killed because they were two talented individuals. Right. But the fact that they got killed, you didn't have to see this shit.
Right.
I didn't have to see Pac arguing with a nigga
right. You didn't have to
for
see
his
Biggie
money.
And Puffy
I didn't have to see Biggie
publishing.
Going through this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Dame don't fuck with each other
at all.
Like literally, and this is the part that I think is just flat out ridiculous. And this is why I'm such a Locks fan. To see them do, like, you don't see Chic without Styles. You don't see Styles without Kiss.
Yeah.
The rest of, like, Dipset don't fuck. State Property, like, everything we grew up on don't fuck with each other.
It all unravels over money, pussy, and various other
And
factors.
that's why you see how I be on the tip, like, man, I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, because my joint is, if you friends, the shit should just be deeper. That shit should be deeper than that.
A motherfucker should value the friendship enough not to violate it.
And that's how I know motherfuckers be lying. Like, these niggas really ain't rich. Because Birdman snaking Khaled, whatever. Khaled ain't blood. That ain't your friend.
Yeah.
But Snake and Wayne,
I give you a mulligan on all of them. Khaled included. Khaled was only there for 2 years. You got to eat that. You know what I'm saying? Khaled, Ace Hood, Juvenile, BG, Turk. I'll give you a pass on all that shit. You gotta pay Wayne, man. He's responsible for probably like 800 million record sales and some shit between him and Nicki and Drake.
But he's responsible for all that shit for you. Real talk.
So Baby just got a plaque, 1 billion songs sold. 1 billion.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is responsible for that? Not you.
Yeah.
Not your brain power, not none of that shit. All this shit is Wayne's mastermind. Nothing that came out of the Cash Money imprint sold that Wayne didn't put his direct stamp on it.
Yeah.
Mystical was there for 2 years, didn't work. Busta Rhymes deal fizzled out.
Yeah.
The T-Pain shit got shot down before it even fucking happened.
Teddy on
like,
the hook
none of that shit formulated. Only thing that worked was the shit that Wayne brought down the fucking pipe.
Yeah.
So then you look at the minutia of the deal and how it was structured. Motherfuckers like, Wayne took a bad deal. He's supposed to put out 21 albums in 7 years. I said, yeah, but it's a label deal. That's 3 albums a year. Yeah. I said he put 13 out.
Yeah.
Imagine if they would have took the J Mills album, took the other Tiger album that they refused to put out,
took the second Young Money
album, took the fucking Carter 5. That's 4 albums right there.
Right there, we at 17.
We're at 17. He got 4 more albums to go. So it's like
Wayne. He gave away 19 albums for free. So it's like
they purposely did shit to try to avoid the deal. They made it to where it was like nothing he can do. They boxed him into a corner. They got 51%. They got to approve all the albums. They got to approve all the signees. They got to approve all the album dates and the rollouts. J Mills probably did 7 albums over there. Yeah. Nothing came out. Wayne probably got 9 albums outside of the Carter 5. None of this shit is coming out. Why? Because they don't want it to come out. Yeah. So he didn't take a bad deal. They didn't hold up their end of the bargain as the parent.
Honestly, I think Lil Wayne and Tupac, maybe Drake might go in there, are the only motherfuckers who legit, as solo motherfuckers, could do 21 albums in 7 years. Real shit.
Yeah, easily.
Like, easily. Wayne literally
like
was
it ain't no heavy
giving
lifting.
away so much music.
Think about how many different versions of the Carter 3 we heard before we heard the Carter 3.
Real
all them, the drought is over and all that shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, all that was the Carter 3.
Yeah.
The fucking, whoever the bum-ass engineer was at the time kept leaking the shit, selling it to mixtape DJ. 50,000 at a time. Motherfucker go make 500,000 off the shit, come back, he finished another version of the album, do the same shit all over again. Like, they pushed the album back 2 times.
I remember the first time I heard the Drought 3 and it was just like, damn, like this was good enough to be his album.
Yeah.
Then you hear the album and it's better than that.
It's better than that shit. You like,
damn,
what was this motherfucker on?
Yeah.
Like Wayne Wayne created every song on your album charting. Like he's the first one.
And it's fucked up because it's like I heard, the Idols Become Your Rivals, and I'm like, this song is hot, it's smoking, the beat, like it was everything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it ain't gonna change shit.
No, it ain't gonna change shit.
Birdman literally, what I think fucked up a lot of shit was the fact that Birdman got his hands on Rich Homie and Thugger. And it was like, I really don't gotta fucking pay.
Yeah, I don't really gotta fuck with you.
Yeah.
And then it turned around and it was like, oh, these niggas didn't even sign. And it's just like, he really kind of like put the cart before the horse, so to speak. Because he thought like, I got the 2 new versions of Wayne and I got Drake under contract 5 more albums. I got Nicki under contract 4 more albums. Fuck this nigga. Like, he done.
Is Drake still under contract?
It's like a whole thing about that. Like,
because I thought that's what if
the boy DJ Folk, who he was an A&R for Jeezy for CT, and he plays beats on Wayne albums and shit. He said that Cash Money deals are typically 5 + 1 + 1, which is label options. Right. So if you hot, obviously the label's picking up the fucking option or whatever. So in Drake's case, he's fulfilled that structure, but it's like you took the money from Apple. I don't know how much Cash Money got out of that. You put out a playlist, you put out a mixtape. I don't know how these things are being counted, even though they're both went platinum or real double platinum. I don't know how that's counted in like the structure of this deal. And it's like, I'm pretty sure Baby would probably have you killed if he could, if you tried to just like leave the label, because he gonna keep your back catalog and just make the money off of selling your back catalog with a dead artist.
Yeah, real talk.
He can't lose. So it's like, I think he would pay the $100,000 to risk going to jail for the rest of his life to own a back catalog of a dead rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a fucked up situation all the way around, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, this dude is like literally like the Bill Cosby of like raping rappers. Yeah. It's like, you got a history of like paying nobody. Manny Fresh said literally, like, he said, yo, I left Cash Money, I sued the motherfuckers, I got paid. Every time some other royalty shit come up after X amount of quarters and I don't get paid, I sue them again. And then I sue them again, and then I sue them again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's the only way to get paid. Like the chick Wendy Day,
that's kinda disgusting.
the chick Wendy Day who brokered their deal, they didn't pay her. She brokered their deal with Universal, got a $30 million deal, they didn't give her shit.
Damn.
Blocked their number, told the bitch get the fuck out of here, all that shit. Like, because they whole way is they don't pay nobody. And Trick Daddy made all the sense in the world. He said, do you know where Cash Money, he said Cash Money supposed to be set up out of Miami. Do you know where their office is?
It's in New York?
No. He's saying like Cash Money's supposed to be, once Hurricane Katrina happened, they all migrated to Miami. He said they supposed to be headquartered in Miami. Do you know where their office is? And they was like, no.
Oh, that's right. He was like, no one knows.
No one knows. There is no office. Yeah. How the fuck are you operating a business and you don't have an office? You operating a business that's doing $100 to $200 million a year in billing. Revenue coming in, money from Universal, money from here, money from there, sample clearances, check clearances, shit for Wayne, shit for Nicki, shit for Drake. You don't have an office.
Yeah, how about it?
You know what I'm saying? Why?
I remember, that was a good ass interview. I remember Trick.
Yeah, because y'all don't have the intention on paying nobody, and you don't want to be married to a location to where a motherfucker can come and say, where my money at,
and
nigga?
Ice Cube you.
And you know you don't want to end up like Priority Records. So you in the studio, you here or there or whatever, but when you in the studio, you ain't on business time. You recording, but it's 100 niggas there. Who's pulling up there with the intention of doing something if they know it's 100 niggas there? Niggas from Chicago, niggas from here, there. You know what I'm saying? So only thing Baby doing right is paying his goons. But he's not paying the artists. Yeah. He's paying the goons that'll beat the rappers up for asking for their money. Yeah. But he's not paying the fucking rappers. Like,
shit crazy.
That shit is crazy.
It's insane to see people keep dealing. Like, is ARAB still fucking with him? I ain't think so. I ain't seen him. You alright?
Wrong pipe, pause. Well, what ARAB said is that he was supposed to do a label deal.
Shit.
ARAB was supposed to do a label deal, OBH, Cash Money or whatever, and I guess, we done been a year and a half at this shit. It'll be 2 years in the summertime and just nothing never happened. Like, because he probably had a lawyer look at this shit and they like, it's a lawyer's fiduciary responsibility to be like, Yo, you know this is a bad deal, right?
This is fucking retarded.
You know this is the dumbest deal you could ever sign, right? All right, cool. You want to sign it anyway and take the $30,000? All right, cool. Sign this saying that I advise you it's a bad deal, so you can't come back and sue me later.
Yeah,
like that's what fucking lawyers do. They cover their fucking ass. So he probably had a lawyer look at it. He probably was like, I got a block doing $30,000 a week. I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep working, putting out mixtapes. Yeah. Fuck it.
How about you said Beyonce is the most valuable celeb? What's that about?
Yeah, there was a news story that came out that said Beyonce is now. Where is this shit at in my notes here? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah.
Chad has notes.
Chad always has notes.
Shit's amazing.
Come prepared. Beyonce is the most valuable celeb on social media. A shout out from her on Instagram or Facebook is now worth over $1 million.
Does she do shout outs?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't follow her.
I don't either. I probably should to like get a better understanding of this, so it's not like a meaningless statistic.
I shouldn't say that out in public that I don't follow Beyonce, but
it's like my one thing to this is like, hey, Bae, if you're out there and you hear this, if we're in an earshot of you, shout out TRPE. I need my million.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, please shout us out.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be fucking amazing. And
we just owe you a $1 million.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Bill us.
Yeah.
send the bill to Justin, care of New Media Studios LLC. We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find exactly where the joint was, the source of where it came from.
I don't even care.
I don't even care. Oh, it was on Complex. It says a shout out from Beyonce on Facebook and Instagram now has a value more worth than $1 million, making her the most valuable celeb on social media.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like some other shit.
$1 million for a fucking shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Or another way to look at $1 million to value to your business or your product or whatever like that. You know who I noticed fucking last night has like a super like popping fucking boutique? Rashida from Love and Hip Hop. Her boutique has 365,000 followers. Oh, and she's got 5 million. I'm like, where the fuck did this, like, am I missing something?
No, I mean,
I guess I'm like looking at that shit. It makes you realize like, yo, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is big fucking business.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is crazy. I was like, her boutique got 365,000 followers. Holy shit.
You want to stay on music real quick, get this out the way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kendrick's dropping an album Friday.
Friday, new Kendrick.
I don't care. Let's go to the next topic.
In and out.
Yeah, in and out. Do you care?
I want to care. I just like, the Humble song is dope, but I don't get it. Like, I can't even front and be like, yo, I get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't really get it. But
like, I don't get it.
You know, most soda commercials don't make sense. It's like, fuck it.
Like we said earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I really don't get it.
It's like the lines, like the couple lines make sense.
But none of them match up, though.
No, not at all.
Like, if you, like, go, like, if I was to sit here and read the lyrics, like, on air.
When the first song dropped,
the Heart Joan.
You might see my best look. You switch sides on me, and I meet Westbrook.
Yeah.
That had everyone go crazy for like a night.
Yeah.
And then it was over.
Yeah. But that's what I was explaining to my homegirl, Ash. And I was like, yo, I said the difference between Drake and Kendrick is, I'm like, Drake is invested in making the best record. Kendrick is trying to make the best raps or the most, like, head-turning raps. But you know how long that shit lasts? 2 days.
Yeah,
you know how long the best song lasts? Forever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I said, we're going to hear Controller and One Dance and Hotline Bling for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, real
you know what I'm saying? This shit for Kendrick is dropped on Thursday, is dead on Sunday.
I literally play Glow every morning. The joint with Kanye West, that's my shit. I play it every goddamn day.
And that was my least favorite song. I love that song now.
I love that fucking song. Your mans. Your mans.
LBZ for Sheezy.
No. We're not going to sports.
We're not going to
stay in the music. Your mans. Troy Ave.
Troy Boulevard.
Yo, I watched 22 minutes of his Breakfast Club interview. I said I'm a dickhead at least 22 times.
Yo, I watched an hour and 34 minutes.
You're a super dickhead.
I'm a super dickhead. I'm like an expert level dickhead.
This is my one thing. And if you're a gangster, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I can't take a bulletproof vest serious.
At all.
I can't take it serious. I just can't.
It's like, hey, look at me.
Yeah. This shit is crazy.
It's like, hey, look at me, y'all.
It's like I got a
I'm
vest
a rapper
on.
with a bulletproof vest on and a baby shower shirt.
Niggas be trying to kill me. You know what I mean? I got a dad hat on.
Hey, I just came through security to come in here, like multiple levels of security, up to a secure elevator. I'm in a skyscraper. You never know, though.
With a vessel. You know what I mean?
You never know, though. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
It could go down. Should be going down.
You know what I mean? I'm a legend. Like, you know, I'm really that dude.
When
like,
I step in the club,
like, yo, the
shit going crazy.
The handshakes is different.
The bitches suck a nigga dick different.
You know what I mean? It's all different now.
It's like Tupac reincarnated.
I'm going to get chicken in the hood, and they going crazy when I'm there.
Like, oh shit, that's Troy Ave, son. That's the Troy Ave nigga, son. You know, I'm in a Maserati, supercharged.
You know what I mean?
I jumped at the nigga. You ain't a killer, nigga. Then the nigga tried to kill me. What do you know? You know what I'm saying? I revved the engine on the nigga, and I jumped at him. You ain't a killer, nigga.
You ain't a killer, nigga.
Nigga tried to kill me.
Nigga tried to kill me. Go figure.
Go figure. Ironically, the same nigga tried to kill me.
Oh, shit.
Playing games.
You said Banger's brother responds on a No Filter podcast.
Yeah, and his sister responded on Instagram. This shit is a whole big ass mess.
Responded to who?
Troy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Troy's
basically, Banger's brother Shan Duke McFadder. His name is Trife something OG. He super blooded up, like big blood from Brooklyn or whatever. And he did like 10, 11 years straight in prison. Came home, reformed himself. He doing like some community activist shit. But he gonna kill Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying? He's going to smoke this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And his whole thing, like, I've never heard pull up so much in one interview before. You know, niggas talk crazy. I pull up. Or I tell a nigga pull up. You know what I'm saying? And then we can handle whatever we going to handle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. I ain't on the internet.
I didn't even see it yet. So
yeah, it's like an hour and it's like he matched Troy Ave. It's like an hour and 38 minutes. So this nigga did 134 watch this shit. 138, nigga.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a whole big ass mess. And he's like, you know, you spoke about my mom, said my mom, you know, you never met my mom, she ain't deal with you, blah, blah, blah. My mom thought you was a clown, you a fucking nut ass. You know what I'm saying? We had XYZ paid for, you trying to send flowers, fuck flowers, I don't need flowers, send some money, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You playing games, I gotta get my mom and my sister hair and nails done for the funeral. You talking about sending flowers, like.
Oh, wait, they still haven't had Banger's funeral?
They had his funeral, yeah.
Oh,
but they were saying, like, at the time when it was going on, he said, it was like Troy Ave was locked up at the time. Yeah. His mom was contacting, you know, Banger mom, his brother, this and that and the third. So Troy Ave trying to send flowers, and they like, no, the flowers is paid for, the funeral paid for, XYZ. Send some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, help us try to recoup some of this money. This supposed to be your man. He running around with you, got murdered over you. Like, send a check, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Never sent no money. He said he sent like a BSB Records like floral arrangement to the fucking funeral. They trashed that shit. It's like, this nigga disrespectful. Like, we told him don't send no flowers. He sent them anyway.
So what did his sister say?
I don't know what her Instagram is, so I didn't see it. I just know that on the joint he was talking about like, you got my sister upset and da da da. He literally Banger brother recorded his podcast the same day.
Oh, Troy.
Like Troy, that shit was in the morning. He recorded his shit like in the evening, and it was out the next day. And I'm just like, how the fuck y'all turn this shit around so fast? Yeah. God damn, y'all wasn't bullshitting. So it's just like it's a whole fucking shit storm, and it's just like Troy is a pussy nigga, so it's like it's looking like he's probably going to get the short end of the stick in this scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you got all these different people, like, coming for you. And down, it's like the person that was on your side helping keep people off your ass, now they against you, too. It's just like adding to the list of enemies. Like,
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And then he did, on the Troy Ave joint, he talked about he saved the rapper Casanova life at some pool party or whatever, and Casanova reenacted him talking about he was like the new Tupac nigga, you like the new Soulja Boy, like you that shit sound like the Soulja Boy challenge, like that interview you just did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, all these guys is like super G'd up like street dudes, and it's like, yo, you just keep like having issues with these guys, man. It's only gonna go, you know, one or two ways. And allegedly, Troy Ave, it's word in New York, like he paid some girl to tell. On his behalf, like, so he wouldn't tell, but he paid some girl to tell, and then that's how he ended up getting bail and this and that, because of based around like her testimony or whatever like that. It was enough for him to get a bail and be able to get out of jail.
That's crazy.
So it's like a whole like it's some shit. So he should fear for his life for good reason, but you still look ridiculous. Like,
yeah, I mean,
with a bulletproof vest.
I get it. You need a vest, but it's like my joint is like, why do you have it on
air.
Yeah, it was doing.
You trying to portray an image. You trying to get the 50 Cent shit.
Yeah, like no one else had a vest on in that studio.
Yeah.
It was just like it's kind of nutty. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't even.
He all over the place. Fired his manager. He dropped Young Lito. Like this shit.
Oh,
is
he did drop Lito? Oh shit.
They said Lito and Hove ran on him when the shooting was going on.
Y'all fired.
Y'all niggas fired.
So y'all know.
Y'all pussy. By the way. When we meet back up at the block, y'all niggas fired, son.
Shit. You want to hit sports real quick before we go on these questions?
I only got like one sports joint.
Your man,
LeVar. My man.
LeVar's back at it, man. This fucking guy.
In our weekly LeVar Ball segment, aka the Y'all Weird segment.
Yeah, this is gonna be the Y'all Weird definitely for this week.
My nigga LBZ for Sheezy is back at it again with the crumb shit. He's now said to another media publication, UCLA couldn't expect to win a championship with 3 white boys on the floor.
Yo, when I seen it, I'm like, I know he didn't say that shit. I just know he didn't.
Everything he says, though, is like, he ain't say that shit. Then you go and you find the direct quote and it's like, yo, he really said that shit.
Man, LeVar's tripping.
And the thing is, it's like, yo, one of them white boys that you talking about is the coach's son. You supposed to be sending 2 more sons to UCLA, like, and after a 30-3 season in the Sweet 16 bid, Steve Alford ain't getting fired, and you ain't with fucking fathead Jello. You ain't swaying enough influence to fucking get the coach fired. So it's like, how do you repair that relationship? Like, it's like, and it's unnecessary. Like, you just won't chill and just get through the draft.
I said it yesterday. Remember when we did the top 5 and we was talking about our favorite phrases, and I forgot to put this in there. I love saying "shut the fuck up." People all day they be saying, I'll be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." That's really what LeVar Ball. Somebody gotta tell him, "Yo, Stephen A. Smith tried." I know LaMelo and them can't get to him. Y'all gotta sit y'all dad down. Y'all gotta get some Gorilla Tape and tape that nigga to a chair.
Like, yo, you a nut ass old head.
Like, shut the fuck up.
You're gonna unravel this whole
Triple
shit.
B ain't gonna be worth a goddamn. You keep it up. You're drawing. LaMelo, like on some keep it a bean, LaMelo gonna get so much shit when he go into the A next
because
year.
You talking about I'm thinking about in terms of the youngest son. Like,
I'm talking about not LaMelo, Alonzo. Lonzo's going to the A. Yeah. You done diss Jordan. You done diss Magic. You done diss Shaq. You done diss LeBron. You done diss Steph Curry. This nigga got to go out there and play against these motherfuckers.
82 games.
Like,
82 games.
You're tripping.
82 games, son.
You making it difficult, and then for you to turn around like, oh, that's my son, so he tough. He know what. It's like, nah.
It's like being able to being mentally tough, and being able to handle shit as it comes is one thing. It's another thing when you're inviting the bullshit. Like, you're causing these problems. Like, nobody's not bothering your son. We all think he's a fantastic player and a good kid. You're causing the issues where there are no issues.
Your son isn't an issue at all.
At all.
At all.
His pop's a nut ass nigga though.
Remember the Joe they walked out on first take? Yeah. He came out and Lonzo's walking behind him. Somebody was like, I swear to God, I think LeVar's the child. And Lonzo's the parent. And that's how it looked. Like, he a 50-year-old young boy. Yeah. Like, that shit is crazy.
And it's like it's like the more this shit goes on and the more he says and trolls shit in the media, it just lets you know that it's just like him trying to live vicariously through his sons. You know what I'm saying? And it's at first it's like, yeah, you being confident, you being a good parent, you pushing your sons, and after a while it's like, yo, shut the fuck up. You're a dickhead. Like,
my dad, you remember we was talking about our dads coming on here? And you know my dad's like a holy guy now. He goes to church or anything.
That's cool. My dad a deacon. He just shot out.
Yeah, my sister, my dad. Shout out to my pop, man. Get well. He just had another surgery or whatever, but he's doing good. Talk to him today. He's finally eating and shit.
Yeah.
And but hear me right there eating and shit. My pop was like, I'm not coming on that damn show. Y'all curse too much.
We're gonna bleep it out, Dad.
Somebody the other day was like, yo, Chad really says the word bitch a lot, and I'm like, yeah, well, bitches be tripping. I mean,
what do you want from me?
I'm like, yo, Chad literally works in a club. Like, he lives in a nightclub.
Tell these bitches to relax.
He sees the worst of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see the worst of you niggas, too. That's why I say niggas a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to understand the world you live in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my pop was like, no, y'all curse way too much for me. We're banned in 17 countries. Hey, Just, is it more than 17 now?
Just probably somewhere eating like a matzah cracker or some shit
or
like that.
Smoking out that pen. This motherfucker got a pen with like. We'll talk about that later.
Yo, VVS pens. Can y'all send us some pens? Yo, we'll send me some pens. Matt has a job and shit. He can't miss work till December. Yeah. So send me some pens and shit.
Yo, I went into work and got my nigga you on thin ice paper. I can't.
It's like here nigga sign this shit.
Yeah, I can't call out till December 7th. Crazy. But guess what December 8th gonna look like?
Oh man, it's lit.
Holla back.
It's gonna look like the Everyday We Lit video. Lucci and P Rock. Everyday We Lit, motherfucker.
Shit. But yeah, and to sum all that up, LeVar, shut the fuck up. Final vote. We've already decided.
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook's the MVP. No way around it.
Right. Only thing that James Harden really got in his favor is the Rockets are 8 games ahead of OKC with 3 to play.
Are you sticking with the Warriors for the chip?
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Warriors. Durant came back Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the Warriors.
What's crazy is though, and I said it like at the beginning of the year, I think they're better without Durant. Everybody got mad at me. I'm like, that team without Durant won 73 games. Yeah. Like, they're the shit. You see Durant out, 13-game win streak. Steph Curry shooting amazing, 35 points a game. It's like, because
it's not a conscious effort to like, I gotta get this guy involved. Like, he's looking. Steph is like looking around like, where's Durant? You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure Durant touches the fucking ball.
So yeah,
and there's none of that when he's out. But I just feel like this is too much firepower.
LeBron, if you real quick, if you watched the game the other night when they played the Celtics, when LeBron took over in that second quarter, I'm like, yo, he's the best player. He was going crazy, and because of that, I can't go against him. I'm still gonna stick with Cleveland, and hopefully they get it together. Kyrie it's crazy. They had 42. He had 45 today. Yeah. LeBron had 32 in a triple double. It's like if you hear LeBron has 32 in a triple double, Kyrie has 45.
Supposed to win by 100.
How the fuck are they losing? You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to win by 100. I think they had a monumental fucking collapse today.
Horrible. You know what I'm saying? But I think they'll get it together. I'm sticking with Cleveland. So that'll wrap up sports. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, so I mean, as far as the NBA goes, I think it's I'm still sticking with the Warriors, but my pick last week was Warriors or Cavs. It's really like a toss-up. I just think the Durant factor is strong enough to push the Warriors over top. So we'll see, man. But it's hard to bet against LeBron.
The NBA is just crazy though, because it's like, it really is the Cavs versus the Warriors. Yeah, that's it. That's like. I like Houston. I want to say, Houston might have a chance. I like the Spurs.
They don't.
I want to say, the Spurs. I think the Spurs might give them 6 games.
Yeah.
They could take them to 7. I said if anybody could be the Warriors, it'd be the Spurs. But
then you see the fucking Warriors go out there and destroy the Spurs, and you like.
But the Spurs did it to them twice. Yeah. So that's my joint. Like the same way they did it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So my joint is in the East. It's like. The Celtics are okay. Yeah. I don't think they're a great team, but they're good. Yeah. I think Brad Stevens deserves Coach of the Year.
I agree with that.
But, like, Toronto, I don't think Toronto's there. Nah. They lost Bismack, and I liked Bismack, that aggression, especially when you got to talk about Tristan Thompson every night for 7 games. It's like, I don't see them.
Yeah, you need a body.
So it's like, and what's the other big team? Oh, the Washington. I don't think they're ready. You know what I'm saying? If they'd have got Durant, maybe, but I got Cleveland and Golden State, and I think Cleveland wins it in 6 if they made up. So, I don't know. We'll see.
We shall see. New sponsor alert.
Oh, another one.
Ballin'. You know what I'm saying? We gonna eat real food tonight. No top ramen, baby.
Real shit.
For the best sandwiches in Bucks County, check out Tony P's Italian Deli, located at 5821 Ben Salem Boulevard in Ben Salem, or give them a call ahead of time for takeout and delivery at 267-522-8985. That's Tony P's Italian Deli in Ben Salem. Shout out to them for sponsoring the show. Hopefully they'll be a mainstay going forward.
And hopefully they bring them sandwiches.
Hopefully they bring a tray, man. Yeah. Bring a hoagie tray, bro.
Y'all notice Chad reads the sponsors because I can't spell Matt. so
we don't want to put too much pressure on my guy here. We want to keep it smooth, nice, fluid podcast. We don't want to be fucking around.
Yeah, not at all.
Not fucking around crew.
Yeah.
Shout out my guys, Vango Sunday day party, man. That shit was going crazy when I left. I literally left the day party. I parked in the parking lot. I was like, I don't have nothing to do today. I'm here till 2. Then I was like, I walked down the street 1 block. I was like, I got a podcast to do tonight. Like, I'm not going to be here all day. Who am I lying to? I got to leave in an hour.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Social media. What you got?
Apparently Mary J. Blige did an interview. I'm not even sure what platform it was on, but it was floating around Twitter last night. And she said that she was not paying her husband, Kendu Isaacs, for managing her.
The husband, is he still trying? Is he getting paid or?
He is trying to get paid.
That nigga wanted like everything.
Yeah, because he wasn't getting, come to find out, he wasn't getting paid.
Okay.
So now it's like, you look, originally I think women was looking at him like a gold digging male and he like asking like $103,000 a month. But then when you look back and you think about all the money Mary J. Blige has made over the last 8 or 9 years since they've been married, he never got a manager percentage. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing a job. So
when I saw the list, I'm like, this is the GOAT. That nigga was like down to the, he's like, yo, I'm used to fine cane sugar. I don't even eat regular sugar.
I don't eat this nigger sugar. This domino
box sugar.
Get shit out of here.
I don't eat this
Fuck
shit.
you think you playing with?
Yeah, he was asking for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
He probably has a forensic attorney and a forensic accountant like on this case, like itemizing every fucking thing to justify it down to the dollar. But like the bombshell is like, yo, you find out that this man managed this woman as her official management, not like co-management, none of that shit, as her official management for 8, 9, 10 years and never got a management split ever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She's gonna get murdered in court.
Yeah.
So like the social media thing is more so with us is like, hey, in a scenario like that, if you're a woman and you a star and your husband is managing you, or you a man and you a star and your wife is managing you, should you pay them like you would pay another manager, or is it just like it's all our money anyway? You know what I'm saying? But in this case, Mary gonna get fucked, especially in the state of California.
Remember, Why Did I Get Married? Gavin wanted to break down on the book. She said, that's my book. Nigga, like, you ain't write this goddamn book.
Straight up.
Had Gavin get run over by a truck. Couldn't get half of the book money.
So that's rough, man. You know, it's bad when you see a successful black couple get divorced because we don't have enough. We don't have enough examples of like black couples that work. They Jay and Beyonce, Barack and Michelle. That's all we got.
Yeah, Will and Jada.
That's like 4 y'all.
Yeah,
it's saying this shit rough, man. So it's just like, yo,
Waka Flocka and
well, they got back together. Shout out to Tammy. Tammy, you a real nigga for forgiving Waka, because she looked at the situation and spun around and said, if I'm gonna get cheated on, might as well get cheated on by my nigga, not some other nigga on the street. I don't want to get cheated on by the nigga that work at Quick Trip. At least my niggas out on the road bringing home $3-4 million a year. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Take my dirty cheating ass dog of a man back.
Oh shit. You want to bang out a couple questions real quick?
Yeah, that's right.
Let me open this up. I saw
handy dandy email.
I saw okay, yeah, I definitely saw that. We did top 5. We always got a top 5 request. Yeah. It's like always there.
It's a staple of the show.
It's a staple of the show. We did top 5 Martin episodes.
Yeah.
She said I found that to be hilarious, that little segment. What are your top 5 black sitcoms?
Martin. Blackish.
Blackish
is the shit.
Top 5?
Top 5. Martin, Blackish, The Jeffersons, Fresh Prince, maybe Different Strokes. I haven't seen the episode of Different Strokes in who knows how long.
Different Strokes.
Oh, Wayans Brothers.
Yeah, none of this shit is in my top 5.
Martin's not in your top 5?
Martin, yeah. Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Living Single. Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son is fucking hilarious.
I hate Good Times, so I'm not.
I don't fuck with Good Times.
I hated Good Times.
Oh my god.
Like this show.
I like All in the Family over Good Times, but that wasn't a black show. That shit is hilarious.
Good Times was. I just didn't like Florida. Like no black mom in the ghetto acted like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
James.
I was happy when when she got shot in Rosewood. I was ecstatic.
Pop champagne.
Yeah. You know what was crazy about Good Times though? JJ and James was like the same age. Crazy, right? James was 6 years older than JJ. Like if you look, JJ's a 30. Think about it. JJ's 70 now. That shit was 40 years ago. JJ was 30 years old playing a teenager. Crazy, right? Yeah. James was only 6 years older than him when they was filming that shit. Sanford and Son, Fresh Prince, Martin, Living Single. Man. What's another good ass black sitcom?
It's hard for me.
Hughley's. I wasn't a big fan of that.
My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and Kids. Wow, that's a good one.
I
saw motherfuckers asking who was the dumbest with all like the dumb characters.
Junior.
It was Junior, Waldo from Family Matters. Like all of them. Kramer from. Yeah. And I'm like, Junior was so dumb on My Wife and Kids. It was hilarious.
But Junior lit, you know why? Because no matter how dumb you is, you can still fuck bitches.
Real talk.
Like, no matter how dumb you
Remember
is.
when he
like,
was, I don't know if you've seen him on.
He had a bad bitch,
He was
too.
trying to be a rapper, and that nigga was on the stage, and he was like, yo, oi. That's why my dyslexics in the house. Yo. What the fuck? Junior was dumb as a fucking bucket of shrimp.
Dumb as bricks,
But
man.
I forgot about My Wife and Kids. That was fucking hilarious. All right, more serious question.
Seriouser.
More serious question. Who's a better cheater, men or women? And who's more ruthless?
Women are more ruthless.
Way more ruthless.
Women will, you fuck a woman over, she take you back, fuck your enemy, fuck your dad, fucks your best friend, the nigga that you rumbled in college over a Danish, like something that's gonna crush you. You know what I'm saying? And lay like little traps and wait for you to find out, so she can say, "Yeah, pussy, that's what you get." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the ruthless
Women,
level. When a woman scorned,
I know from being around, like women are just maniacal. They're sadistic.
yeah,
Like
they detail oriented in a way that men are not.
Like your girl could straight be like, "Yeah, I'm going shopping today. I'm going to Renton." And she's not going to Redden. She's going to see a nigga in Yonkers.
Yeah, she's going to go suck a nigga in Yonkers' dick.
But
all
she'll
day.
come back home with bags from Redden. She done picked you up a shirt, and your dumb ass is like, oh, shit.
Thanks, baby.
She done sent her girlfriend to Redden to go shopping. That's how crazy that shit be. Men aren't like that. Men just see the bitch moving across the street like, how you doing? And it's just, you know, it's none of that. Women are way more calculated.
I try to explain this shit to women all the time. Like, it's 2017, and women out there are still trying to figure out why men cheat. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret.
Oh, Lord.
It ain't no fucking reason why men cheat. It's fucking Tuesday, and she had a sundress on, and I was like, yo, and she was like, hey, and I was like, yo, I'm about to go to Starbucks, and the next thing you know, she was sucking my dick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, men
Have you had anybody, like, walk up on you about the podcast?
Yeah.
Fucks you up, don't it?
Yeah.
Yo, the shit is
That's
crazy.
why walking with me last night at fucking Landmark. Was like, yo, the podcast lit.
When you hit me like, yo, you don't be in these fucking streets, so you don't get none of the perks. Nigga, I'm in the motherfucking club for free.
I breezed through security at Landmark like a real celeb. My man was like, oh shit. He's like, my man, he's good. This is the number one podcaster in Philly. The boss checking my ID said, what the fuck is a podcaster? Fuck all that. He good. This my man. My nigga. I'm in here.
But I went to Wendy's and the girl saw me at the window and she was like, oh my God, I like your podcast. I'm like, put more nuggets. She get looked out too, gave me extra nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So that was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, that shit. But no, back when we say we got off topic. Women are like,
men don't need a reason. Ladies out there, y'all all getting done dirty. Welcome to the new millennium.
You're
you know what I'm saying?
Don't listen to
except Matt's girl. All the rest of y'all bitches is getting done dirty. Fucking have a motherfucking can of Pepsi and get over it. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking crying.
I don't think men. That's what I'm saying.
Because y'all still fucking the nigga from 8th grade that you used to be in love with.
Men do things just cause.
Just cause.
Women, it's. You ever like be in the bed with your girl and like middle of the night you can't sleep and you wake up and just roll over and she's staring dead at you?
You ain't trying to think she should kill you or not.
She's thinking about murdering you.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about killing your girl? Like really killing her?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh wow, you're lit.
Absolutely.
But like women do that on the regular. Like they plot out murdering you. How they gonna get rid of the body?
I had a situation with my old girl. She was like, "Yo, it was at this moment I realized you was Chris Brown crazy." Guess where it was? Landmark. Right. She fucking at Land. She told me I'm going to Landmark. I'm meeting with some of like people from my class or whatever like that. This when she was in grad school. I'm meeting with some people from my class. We're gonna go to Landmark at the. I said, this bitch is lying. So I go to Landmark. I walk up from the outside. You know, it's all glass, the one on Market Street. Yeah. So I look through. I find her.
So you're outside of the
outside
glass,
of Landmark.
Doing
my 1-2 thing,
all
scanning on the glass. I tap on the motherfucking glass. I had text her. I tapped on the motherfucking glass and was like, look at your phone. So she looked at the phone and the message said, if you don't come out here, I'm going to come in there and beat you and that nigga up.
Oh,
so,
she was with a nigga?
She was with a nigga.
Oh,
I said, so
shit.
You best to come on out here and talk to me right now. Needless to say, she came outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, no, she might have died that night. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And it was just like, yo, you're so busted. Like, And I don't even know if it was like a date or if it was like a nigga from a school. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You told me it was gonna be chicks here. Ain't no chicks here. This nigga with dreads. I'm gonna kill both of y'all. And I'm gonna go motherfucking upgrade his for and do my 30. Have a nice night.
Yeah, you better than me. It was crazy.
That was the old me.
I remember I ever tell you about when Lee chased me onto the highway?
You told me, you mentioned it.
She had just got her hair done. You know the faux locks, I think it's called?
Yeah.
They were super tight. And I came up and I went to like rub her head to be funny. And she was like, stop. She was like, stop. They so fucking tight. Don't touch them. I got a headache. I got a migraine. Don't fucking touch it. It's like so fucking tight. And I don't know why, but something was like, touch him. Man, touch that shit. And I reached out. I was going to tug on the dread, like just to be funny. And I tug on it, and that shit came out. I was like, oh shit. Her eyes turned like red. And I don't know why, but I ran. Like I just took off running. And you know how you can feel something behind you? I'm running, and I look back. She was running. So I'm like, this bitch is chasing me. I hopped in my car and took off. I got down to the end of the block, and I'm like laughing because I think we're playing. But then she comes flying down the block in her car, and I'm like, oh, wait, we're not playing.
This is bad.
Yeah. And that was when I drove onto the expressway in the rain looking for a state trooper because I needed help.
Help!
It was crazy.
Help,
Man,
nigga.
Don't touch black women hair when they just get their hair done. That shit
Learn something from Matt and from French Montana. Don't touch my hair.
No, don't touch that hair.
Proverbially or physically, don't touch my hair.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Okay, here go another question. I love you guys' show. Y'all are hilarious the way y'all go back and forth over topics. Here goes a good one. What are we gonna do about these kids? Because the kids are getting more and more out of control and more unruly to the point where they don't have any respect for any authority out there. I watched that video where the girl swung on the cop and knocked her glasses off, and then the cop knocked her down. Remember the joint?
Yeah, she should have fucking put her hit with the people's elbow too.
Yo, like this is the thing, man. Y'all gotta beat these kids. You gotta beat them with sticks.
You gotta just like wake them up out of their sleep and whoop their ass.
Not trying to be funny. Like my dad used to walk around with a belt that didn't have a buckle on it. Like.
This is the ass whooping.
That is for solely ass whooping. Like that shit it's not fashion.
I can't fasten this belt, son.
I cannot latch this.
So guess what I'm going to do?
So I'm wearing ass out with this joint.
Wear y'all motherfucking ass out.
Exactly. And it's like kids now, they don't get beat. Like motherfuckers legit don't beat their kids, don't discipline them, don't do any of that, and then send them out into the world. That little 12-year-old brain don't understand that you can get hurt. You can get in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand boundaries or you can't do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way you talk to Shamika, your dumbass mom, you can't talk to other people like that. It's not acceptable. People will crack you. People will fucking hurt you. The police will maim you, arrest you, any of the above. It's just like, motherfuckers don't have no respect for authority. And it's just like, again, we talk about this shit damn near like every week. I'm a yes ma'am, no ma'am. I'm saying like that's just part of who I am. I exhibit respect because I expect the same thing in return. It's like, yo, these kids don't be understanding that disrespect gets met with disrespect.
What's crazy is,
and a lot of times it elevates.
Another chick was like, yeah, Chad seems so disrespectful. And I'm like, that's like the furthest from, like, one of the most respectful motherfuckers I ever met. I'm like, y'all just don't understand jokes on this podcast.
Right.
But I'm like, when I bring Chad around people and around, it's nothing but respect, like the utmost respect. And it's just like, nah, that's really how you be. And again, fake outrage. It's like, y'all look at the surface and don't realize, like, nah, it's a whole different ball game when you got the tools and you've been taught how to interact with people and what to say. The shit, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, this is a joint I see. I drive the bus. I pull up at the corner. It's 7 people waiting for the bus. 4 men, 3 women. The women be the last ones on the bus.
Men rush to the front.
I be looking like, who raised you niggas? Like the fact that you don't even just step to the side and say, you go ahead. And she like, no, you go. Like, no, the door open, they be like knocking women out the way to run up on the bus. And it's like, the kids see that. So yesterday, crazy. I'm coming down Broad Street, boy and this chick, like you can tell they was together or whatever. He just comes walking out the light green for the traffic on Broad Street.
Yeah.
He just comes, leaves her. She on the island in front of City Hall. He just comes walking out in the street like doing like the fuck like that to the cars and walks across the street, and she's standing on the island, and he just go over to, and I'm just like, what the fuck was that? Like,
right.
First off, you left your chick standing over here. That looks already retarded. Now you're in the street arguing with drivers because you're in the fucking street on the grid. And it's just like, and then she comes running back across the street and like laughing, like getting with him. And I'm just like, y'all little bummettes really be thinking that shit is like disrespect and just weird, dumb shit is fly like that. And it's like, it wasn't like that.
It's nothing cool about being disrespectful, man, because you're going to, no matter how tough you are, it's always going to come a day where you bump into the person that's way tougher than you. And just put you in a motherfucking headlock and just punch you to death. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, why even go through that, man? And it's just like, yo, a lot of people problems are 85% their own fault. Because it's just like, they don't know how to handle themselves in the right way. They don't know how to fucking be polite. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Go a long motherfucking way. I apologize. I'm sorry. Before the shit even turn into, you know what I'm saying? It goes a long way, man. And it's just like, it's no sense of structure or discipline with these kids. And on top of the parenting part failing them, we got to give these kids something to do. Because they just like, they just outside just trying to figure this shit out.
Like I said, like, damn, there ain't no camps. There ain't no motherfucking parks. Like my old park, it used to be the spot. Like, there was summer league games. It was enrichment camp, all that shit. And now it's just nothing. They literally just be the fuck outside. Yeah. Oh, and it's so many of them. That's another joint too. Like when we was young, it wasn't packs of fucking it wasn't 500 kids just meeting up at fucking Cecil B. Moore. Like that shit was never popping off like that.
The biggest joint was probably like 15th Street, like catching the train, because that's where like all the high schools and middle schools met, because you know all the kids that live West Philly, Southwest, South Philly, whatever, they all coming through there to get, you know, where they going or whatever. So that was the biggest thing. But even it wasn't like no bunch of bullshit. Yeah. And if it was, words travel fast, and it'll either be like a quick isolated incident or get squashed or whatever like that. But it wasn't like everybody's looking for the bullshit. Yeah. Like, and it's like these kids be gathering up for the sole purpose of wrecking something or fucking shit up. Yeah. Nothing productive.
What's crazy is Ross, he worked in the Wanamaker building when that first flash mob shit popped off. Yeah. And in the Wanamaker building, you up top, you can see down to the Macy's floor. He was like, yo, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. He's like, I mean, it was 1,000 of them just running through the fucking store. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, that shit is, y'all gonna get hurt. Like, one of y'all
gonna get tased.
One of y'all gonna get put in a suplex. Like, I remember they was flash mobbing on 33rd and Dolphin. And my man Co I was with, they was coming, they seen us, and we have SEPTA shirts. Yeah. And the young boy was like, what up, SEPTA? What up, SEPTA? And he pulled his joint out. I had my gun, but he pulled it out, cocked it. Young boy, I will blow your fucking head off. Go ahead down the street. He like, all right, SEPTA. Get him fucking moving. But it's like, they really meet up in droves and just beat a fucking shit up. The shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To wrap that up, though, beat your kids' ass.
Beat your kids' ass, and men, father your children, please. Father your mother. It's only but so much your baby mom can do.
We're going to do this real quick. And it's funny because it seems like every week we got a question that takes us into being real, where we're not joking, we're being serious.
Like,
what the fuck is it about niggas who don't take care of their kids that you bitches like? Yeah. Like, why the fuck
you get with this motherfucker knowing that he got 3 kids he already don't take care of, and then you get pregnant by him?
No, it's women that encourage, they be like happy that you not taking care of the kid or fucking with the baby mom.
Bitch.
Yeah, what?
If I have a kid by a woman tomorrow, whether I'm with her, meant to have a kid with her or not, she's a part of me. She a representation of me. She gonna get a motherfucking stable place to live if she don't already got one. She gonna get a motherfucking car. She gotta get my kid around. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna get money on a consistent basis.
Real tough.
Because that's just how I'm cut. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I signed up for when I decided to raw this broad. Whether, you know what I'm saying, shit work out in my favor, be it good, bad, or ugly, I gotta handle that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? As a man. Or I look crazy. Or at least I feel like I look crazy.
What's crazy is, though, nowadays, you don't look crazy. That's the wild part.
You don't look crazy.
I know chicks who got multiple kids by a nigga who don't do anything. And it's like...
And still be fucking a nigga.
Like, what happened after the first kid and he wasn't doing shit that you're like...
Well, he did what he could. He did a little something.
Crazy, right?
His income tax came. He got $7,000. He gave me $700. He did a little something. Nigga did the bare minimum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but take this $700.
I know people who I don't hang with them or be around them because that shit just isn't cool to me. Like a kid is a blessing. It's people who are married who got all the money in the world and can't have children. Yeah. So having a child is a blessing. I never will understand not being in your kid's life, not supporting your children, not being there for them in their time of need.
You gonna live to regret that shit. Yes, motherfucking son gonna grow up to be LeBron or Serena or some type of brain surgeon or something. And you gonna be like, I'm a dickhead. You gonna live to regret that shit, man. Kids are a blessing, man.
My girlfriend's sister's goddaughter, she had brought her up to the house.
Yeah.
And she's 2, the most nicest little girl on the planet.
Yeah.
And she was, she don't know me from nowhere, but I walked in and she was so friendly with me and joking and playing and wanting to show me this toy and show me. And I'm like,
how you don't want to be a part of this?
Fuck. And I'm like, how the fuck don't y'all be like, they beautiful, like they dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how the fuck, like my niece, I literally, I love being around. She brightens up the room with me feeling like, and it's like, how the hell don't y'all like your kids? Like, that shit is mind blowing.
Man, fucking kids.
I seen somebody the other day on Twitter was like, niggas will love a pit bull, but won't love fucking kids. I'm like, that's some real loud shit.
Nigga take the dog everywhere.
Dog.
Nigga try to take the dog to work.
Yo, I know a nigga that got his pit bull tattooed on his shoulder, and it's just like, yo, like
y'all niggas embarrassing. One love, Boomer. Niggas want to be DMX bad as shit. Y'all niggas is crazy, man.
DMX was wearing his dog collar after he died. Like, X is crazy.
Boomer! DMX barked for his fucking 9 albums.
Yo, X used to waste a whole 2 bars of the song barking.
I ain't never heard DMX do a song about his kids. Never. He got 13 kids. I ain't heard one track about his kids. Never. His first single was called "Get at Me, Dog," and the niggas barking on the shit.
Did you see DMX on the Jan Levin said?
No.
His son was running down all the shit that he did wrong, and his son was like, "Well, let's get over it. And let's have a hug." And his son was like, "We don't get over it that easy." He was like, "Come on, give me a hug." And the son wouldn't give him a hug. He was like, "All right, well, I'm out." And Iyanla stood up. He's like, he started snapping on her. He's like, "Yo, you don't fucking talk to me like that. You don't fuck I am." And she was going back and forth with
the dog, bitch.
Yeah, the dog, bitch. I'm like, yo, DMX crazy to the motherfucker. But yeah, real shit. One love, Boomer.
One love, Boomer.
That's how niggas be.
No songs about your kids.
Fuck them
20-year rap career. Fuck them kids.
Yeah. Shit is crazy. But yeah, we did a strong like
strong
90. That's what we was doing.
Strong 90. So
Chad's trying to get back to Vango. I'm trying to get to these stuffed peppers.
All the pretty girls there with college degrees. I'm on my way back.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Hold me a spot. You know what I'm saying?
You got anything you want to say on the outro?
No, not really, man. I just appreciate the continued support. The show is growing. We got some sponsorship action. Go to AdvertiseCast. Go to Podbean. Go to Satchel. You want to donate to the show? Go to Satchel. That girl that hit Matt up, go to Satchel. Donate to the show.
Yeah, that was dope.
We need monies. We need monies.
Yeah, we definitely need monies.
These hookers is not going to pay for themselves.
Also, tell your peoples, whoever you know who listens to the show, if they don't listen to the show, tell them that they might have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe
to the show.
Because it seems like everything just went like left last week. Like, I don't know what happened.
We're on a whole new network. And as far as like the people who track our show is different than when we first started. The way that we calculate viewership and all of that shit is all different.
So I had a lot of people hit me up this week like, yo, where's the episode? And I'm like, it's out.
The new server may have kicked you off inadvertently, and you got to resubscribe to the show to get the automatic feed.
Yeah, so like the episode 13 is out there.
But we just had our joint pulled up in here today that shows we're still on Google Play.
Yeah.
Your episode just may not be automatically downloading, so you got to unsubscribe, go back through the search bar, resubscribe, leave another comment.
Yeah. And definitely let's get those comments.
Yeah, let's get them comments.
I saw some somebody yesterday wrote a real dope comment. I should have
read it on air.
I should have put it in my notes. You know, I have a tendency.
Matt's like, fuck them notes.
I want
DMX say fuck them kids. Matt say fuck them notes.
I want to use my notes so bad. I swear to God I do, man.
That shit gonna change your life, dog. Use your notes.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the review right here because it was an actual good review. I mean, they're all pretty great, but
nobody trolling us in the reviews yet.
No, not
God.
yet. You know what I'm saying? I know it's coming, but no, not yet. It's a lot of reviews. All right, here we are. The only podcast I listen to. Her name's Marie. Absolutely love this podcast. I'm a 37-year-old South Philly born, so she's a dino. South Philly born.
Hey, Dino.
And
he probably fire.
South Philly born and raised mother that finds the show so relatable. Chad and Matt are hilariously real. The show is so dope. Much success to you guys. We appreciate it.
We appreciate that. And I know if she a dino from South Philly, she probably got the old school dirt bike dick suck. Them Jones was out of pocket back in the day.
Yeah. There's also a comment
late 90s, early 2000s dick suck down
There's
the
also
peak.
a comment in here from Marv. Says hilarious content. Matt and Chad. Matt and Chad.
You don't know his name.
Yeah.
Got how to spell the name one week, don't know the name another week.
I said Matt and Chad. Matt and Chad meshed like Jason Kidd and Jimmy Jackson in 95. So clearly Marv is old as shit. Show covers many topics and current events. Matt has to rumble someone on air when the show adds the visual aspect. I need a 60-40 cut or I'm kidnapping Matt's dog. Fuck out of here to AO too from all Marvins around the world. so it's like, yo, these comments in iTunes are fucking hilarious.
Even in light, there's darkness.
Even in light, there's darkness. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit, man.
Well, we getting out of here. We be back next week.
YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. Episode 13. The video, honestly, it fucking sucks. We're working on it. Episode 13 video is up. For those of you that want to see, don't know who we are, and want to see what we look like, the video fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? But watch it anyway. Leave your comments.
I wasn't going to say it on the air, but yeah, we need a video.
We're working on it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing some new shit on episode 14 when the video drops. It's going to look way better than 13. You know what I'm saying? But go to YouTube, subscribe, the realest podcast ever. Same way it's on fucking iTunes and Google Play. We're going to get this video shit right. You know what I'm saying? Rome wasn't built in a day, motherfuckers. Stop judging us, okay? But watch the video anyway. And like the videos. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, and leave comments, man. Oh, shit.
Anything else?
No, I'm out.
All right. Happy motherfucking Sunday. I love all y'all out there, man. Everybody across the world listening to the show. We appreciate it. Realest podcast ever. C. Diddy, out.
Matt makes me sick. Also out.
Out.
Shit.
Gotta do the Eminem shit. You gotta just dish yourself when they get a chance to dish you. It's like, yo, this video, like, you go read the comments, like, this video fuck.